This topic is about bagpipe. It's the musical instrument most associated with Scotland. And guess what? I'm talking about bagpipes. Now, pipes have been around for thousands of years, not just in Scotland, but somehow Scotland seems to have appropriated the pipes and made it as part of their national brand, and that is fine. I like to talk about efforts over the years to ban pipes, because not everybody likes them. Some people think they are fantastic, inspiring instruments. Other people, they are just the most horrible sounds. But for other people, they are just the most horrible noise they can imagine. I personally like them, but that's just my opinion. Efforts have been made through millennia to ban pipes, but not because they are noisy or unpleasant, but because pipes were perceived as a weapon of war. They are weapons of wars. These are weapons of war. Apparently not because somebody will hit you with one, but not. I'm not sure. I'm sure that would hurt, but because pipes are inspiring, pipes will inspire people into actions of bravery, and the powers that never liked, and the powers that be never liked the idea of rebellious natives being inspired to bravery. So, since Roman times, efforts have been made to ban pipes. When England defeated Scotland in 1745, one of the first pieces of legislation imposed upon Scotland was the banning of the bagpipes, because the bagpipes were a great threat to the new English rulers. And then, of course, the pipes became incorporated into the new pre-accession army. And there are accounts of pipers leading troops into battle in war. World War I and World War II. Brave men carrying nothing other than the piper, continuing to play, to inspire their companions, as their companions died around them. And in fact, in the UK, pipes were literally classified as a musical instrument. Before that, they were still legally and officially weapons. Now, unfortunately, the pipes are under threat, yet again, by yet another central power. Just like Rome and England, Europe apparently is now trying to ban the bagpipes, not because the bagpipes are a weapon of war, but this time because they are noisy. It turns out that bagpipes have fallen foul of European noise legislation. So how much noise can bagpipe generate? Well, first of all, we have to realize that it's not just one bagpipe. A bagpipe band can be quite a large number of people, and a pipe band can generate 120 to 22 decibels. Now that's just a number. Let's just put it in context. If there were a pneumatic drill here beside me, drilling a hole in the concrete, it would be 120, more or less the same as the pipes. But the problem is exposure to noise over time, and that's why pipes have fallen foul of the legislation. The solution would be apparently to limit playing to 15 minutes a day. Who can learn to play a musical instrument within 15 minutes? Today, another solution is to wear earplugs. Sounds like a good idea. Obviously not. Pipers say this is crazy. It's like asking a pianist to wear gloves, or it would effectively ban the playing of bagpipes. Pipers have a proud tradition to defend. I imagine some concession would be made, some promise would be found between the legislators and the pipers. But in the meantime, it would be very nice if thousands of pipers can organize and display. In Brussels, preferably outside my window, it would be quite a sight to see and quite a sound to hear, I imagined.